going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and we're back playing some more of Marvel Future Fight. And for this one, we're going to be having a little bit of fun using Sharon Rogers in her new Dark Star armor. We're also going to be doing a couple comparisons between the Dark Star armor and the Starlight armor, because I know a lot of you guys already own this one. Some of you already have it at Mythic, and you're wondering, should you then go ahead and spend more crystals to pick up the Dark Star armor? And for me, it is a definite yes, boys. It's like saying, if you have the Ragnarok uniform for Thor, should you pick up the Infinity War uniform? The only difference is there's no comic card at stake here, so you should most definitely pick this up, because the DPS increase in this uniform is absolutely ridiculous, boys. It is way more DPS. I'm talking, you're going from, like, I don't even know, a monster to like a god. Right? Seriously, the DPS increase is absolutely ridiculous. And that's just with her being level 60 and not even getting her tier 3. We're not even talking about this just yet, okay? The DPS increase from having this uniform at normal already vastly eclipses what I can do with this uniform at legendary. And I'm going to show you guys that today in this video. I almost have her ready for level 70, so you can expect to see my baby at tier 3 within the next few days. So stay tuned for that, boys. We're going to be revamping her entire build, but I figured before I did that, I wanted to do a comparison between these two uniforms for you, because I know that if you guys are wondering if you should pick this up, it's a definite yes. It's a must buy from me. There's only two things I'm disappointed with when it comes to this uniform. I know I have to use disappointment in the same sentence as Sharon Rogers. It's sad. Anyways, let's talk about it. So the first thing is, she didn't get a heal. I really wanted her to get a heal because Luna Snow has a heal, Crescent has a heal. I was hoping that we could complete the trifecta and give her a heal as well, because that would make her a different level of monster. It really would have, but she's still a freaking beast. The second thing I don't like is the fact that the tracking issue on the fourth skill has not been fixed. If you use this skill, I would say about 40% of the time you'll end up really close to the enemy, and the beam from Buster Lance will actually fire over the head of the enemy and you'll get absolutely no damage. And that's actually very bad. Very bad, because this is the strongest skill in her kit. I'm talking, you can one-shot enemies in PvP and you can take off anything from 5 to like 8 bars in World Boss Ultimate. It's insane the amount of damage you can get with this skill, right? So when this misses, it really affects your DPS. However, the new 5th skill kind of makes up for it because it does more damage than the previous 5th skill. However, I think we need to make some noise about this to have Netmarble go back and fix this, because if we don't, while the uniform is new, we may never see a fix for this, because even now, the tracking issue that we have on the 4th skill for this uniform have not been fixed. It has not been fixed, so if we don't make some noise about it, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna leave this as is, and it's really bad. Like, it really affects your DPS. So I think we need to make some noise about it right now while the uniform is fresh. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I have her set up. I don't even have a damage proc on her just yet. I rolled one for her, but I wanted to show you guys how she performed without a damage proc. This is an old build, but we're gonna revamp her in a couple days and put a new obelisk on her and all kinds of good stuff, just to show you guys how much DPS we can get out of her. We're gonna take her into World Boss Ultimate, and we're gonna put her up against this guy right here, Color Obsidian. So we're gonna go from stage 1 and see how far we can go using Sharon Rogers on her own. All right, so let's actually pick up She-Hulk, and basically what we're gonna do here is try to see how fast we can get him into his second phase where he gets enraged. Yo, oh, that was nice. That was nice. 7 seconds. Okay. Let's go up to 5. Let's see if we can use just 3, 5, and 4 and just eviscerate this guy. That's all we're gonna use for the DPS comparison. 3, 5, and 4. Okay, so 5 here without a proc. We need a little bit more. We need 2 combinations. Okay, yeah, this guy's just gonna die. He didn't even get enraged. He was just gonna die before he had a chance to. Okay, let's go up to 10 here. All right, let's see how fast we can kill him on 10. Like, I really wanted them to put a heal on the 3rd so badly. All right, so what was that? How long did that take? Wow, 25 seconds. Okay. Let's go up to 15 here. And previously, 15 was the highest I could do with the legendary Starlight armor, and I want to show you guys this. We're gonna do a 1-minute DPS comparison between the 2 uniforms right here. Now keep in mind, this uniform is at legendary. We're only gonna use 3, 5, and 4. Those are the only skills we're gonna use, and that is the reason why I didn't put a damage proc on her just yet, just so I can show you guys the difference between these 2 uniforms without having to worry about lining up the proc properly, right? Because if the proc ends up on different skills, the numbers are going to be a little bit different. However, without a damage proc, I don't have to worry about that. I can just use the same 3 skills, and after 1 minute, I want you guys to take a look at how much HP this guy has left. All right, boys, take a look at that, okay? We have just over 13 bars left. Let's put the uniform back on and then try that again. Keep in mind, this is a legendary uniform versus a normal uniform, right? All right, boys, 1 minute. You guys are seeing this, right? You guys are seeing the insanity, right? In less than half the time, we've already done way more damage than we did. That was bad timing and bad placement. Nothing I could do about that. Oh, now you want to run. Now you want to run. All right, let's just move down here and wait for him to do that. I'm pretty sure in this armor, she could crack this, especially at this level. Yeah, you guys are seeing this, bro? We're not even at the 1 minute mark yet. This guy, what is this? Wow. Wow, guys. Wow, okay? This guy has 5 bars left in the same amount of time that it took my legendary Starlight armor to take this guy down to 13 bars. We were able to take him down to 5 bars. So what is that? Almost a full 8 more bars in terms of damage using the exact same skill rotation. That is actually crazy. That is crazy, boys. We're gonna get out of here right now, and what I want to do is actually push up a little bit further, and we're gonna keep using that 1 minute mark as our DPS checkpoint. And what we're gonna do is try to see how high we have to go before the damage that we're doing on stage 15 with the Starlight armor matches up with the damage that we're doing with this armor. So 13 bars, all right? Keep that in mind, 13 bars in 1 minute. All right? Let's see how long it takes us here to get him down to... Yeah, so it looks like we can still go much higher than 20. All right, so right about here is where I was with the Starlight armor on 15, right? But we still have an additional 23 seconds, which means we can go a little bit higher. So let's push up to 25 and see if the damage we're doing on stage 25 is the same amount of damage that we're doing on stage 15 with the Starlight armor. And if that's the case, that's a whopping 10 more levels that you can do in this uniform compared to what you can do in the Starlight armor. Now, I could use the 2 skill for some extra protection since it has a partial iframe on it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use the exact same 3 skills throughout the fight, just for consistency's sake. And that's part of the reason why I didn't give her a damage proc yet, because if the damage proc ends up on different skills throughout the fight, then it may skew the numbers a little bit and make one uniform look vastly superior to the other. But we already know one is definitely vastly superior to the other. But I just want to show you guys, like, just how different it is. It's crazy, boys. So it looks like the DPS that we're putting out on 15 is what we're putting out on 25 with this uniform, okay? The Starlight armor at Legendary in 1 minute was able to get him down to 13 bars, just about here. This uniform at normal was able to get him down to 13 bars in 1 minute. That in itself is proof. Nothing was different. I used the exact same 3 skills. I face tanked him the entire fight, okay? You guys can be the judge whether or not you think this uniform is worth it for you, but I personally think it is worth it for me. It is definitely a big improvement in terms of overall DPS. So survivability is basically the exact same. So if you liked her before, you will absolutely love her now. The only real downside is the fact that some of the times your 4 skill will miss because of that tracking issue. If that ever gets fixed, her stock goes up so much more. Keep in mind, this is not even talking about her tier 3 and she's still level 60. So yeah, quite a lot of work I can do to make her significantly stronger. And the days to come, boys, you're gonna be seeing a whole new level of beast, okay? So stay tuned for that, boys. That is all I have to really share for this one. Just wanted to give y'all a first look at this armor in action. It is absolutely fabulous, boys, absolutely fabulous, and I can't wait to do so much more with it. Leave your thoughts in the comments though. Let me know how you guys have been liking it so far. Like I said, the only 2 things I don't like about it is no heal and the tracking issue on the forward skill. That's about it, man. Everything else, beautiful.